running through these veins. Say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can ask around now, say the same thing. They chasing the fame, they got what can name. But they ain't got what's running through these veins. Make way for the king.
Welcome to the Cancel Show. I am your host, Rashad Dyson.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy Manny. Sorry, that's because I wasn't trying to kiss people. We do it at the same time.
I mean, we can kiss, but
Let's do it. Let's go.
Really?
and
Are you down?
Look at him. You ain't down.
oh yeah.
Why
Anyway,
are you still looking at me?
we just have a one of those where three people kiss.
We're gonna have a
What do they call it?
tres pesos.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I guess we can do that.
Yeah.
But I'm G Chavez, and today we have a special guest with us.
My name is Alicia.
Welcome.
So innocent.
I know, right? Big Lukey on the ones and two. Big Lukey?
I like that. Luke,
Big Luke.
the force one.
That's right. AKA Skywalker. That's right. Luke Skywalker on the ones and twos. Appreciate you. Yeah.
All right.
Welcome, episode 33.
Yay.
It's officially season 2 now.
It's official with our new co-host.
Yes.
Right.
How's it feel so far?
You're our first guest for season 2.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. How does it feel so far to be the third member of the Backstreet Boys?
I'm still a third wheel.
It's okay. It's like 98 degrees, bro. It works out.
They do things and I just watch.
I mean, how's that different than your personal life?
You're right. I mean, you're right.
I'm just saying. But yeah, episode 33, Thirst Trap.
Thirst Trap.
That's right.
Is there a reason why we called it the Thirst Trap?
It just sounded like real good.
It did. I mean,
Oh, by the way, we uploaded the video. There's so many people that hit me up like, who is she? Who is she?
Oh yeah, the Snapchat video, yeah.
And they're like, how do you know her? I'm like, well, you have to tune in and watch.
there you go.
Hopefully, this is going to be a popular show.
Hopefully, that's
Yeah.
why we have you.
No,
'Cause,
it is a
you
popular
know,
show.
More popular.
More.
more popular.
Most
we have
popular.
all of our 6 fans listeing.
All ours.
6.5.
My mom hasn't logged in yet.
We might have a little bit more. So
I know, right?
Oh, hey, Cole, hold on. Before we start anything, can you tell what that picture was about? Me and you, that car accident.
oh yeah, so I posted up that picture of. So I don't know. We got home after we did the show, and then there was a car over the stop sign with the stop sign under it, and I just said, "Fuck it, hey, I'm gonna stand on this car, take a picture of me." And
Hold on. First, when we get there, hold on. When we first pulled in, there's a car. Like if you go under the council show page, there's a car over a stop sign, and then when we pull in, you know, and it just happened. There's this kid standing right at the corner, and he's suspicious as hell. I'm like, man, what the hell? And I told people, let's call the police, see if they need help. The first thing this motherfucker says, I ain't no snitch.
I ain't no snitch. I ain't calling nobody.
I mean,
I mind my business. I was like, oh shit, that happened. All right. Ain't nobody fucking screaming, so I ain't gonna worry about it.
Right.
Yeah.
He minds his business. He shows up to the car with like trying to see inside if anybody's inside. And I'm like, bro, let's just call the cops. You know, they might need help or something. He goes, I ain't no snitch. I'm like, you're free. You know that, right? Like, you're free. You don't have to.
Still, bro. You gotta live by the code.
What code?
I agree. I hate police.
Really?
I hate police. Yeah.
I'm not surprised. You look like you were swinging a cop. What'd you say?
I said anarchy as a tester.
She did.
She looked like she had some meanness to her. Like she'll pop off.
It's always them sweet ones, bro. It's always the ones that no, I don't talk.
She got that soft tone voice, but she look like she'll punch you or kick you in the face.
I mean, I got a taser in my purse.
Oh yeah, that Pio's gonna be tased later.
Wait, no, we agreed you were gonna get tased.
No, you said Pio. Who said
Man,
it? Pio said
I thought you both were gonna get tased.
How about you shut your face?
how about we tase you?
Yeah.
Or
Don't you got pepper spray?
Well, which one is
Taser or
worse?
pepper spray? I'll take taser.
Wait, hold on. How long are we talking about taser? Taser wires.
Just a quick second.
Yeah.
Wait a second? Like 1 second, 2 seconds?
We'll let her do it. She can tase
Nah,
you.
hell no.
Oh no, I'm not tasing nobody.
No,
Only if I have to.
I'll do it for you. I got you.
no, I don't trust you.
Don't even worry
I'll,
about it.
I'll tase myself. Fuck that.
Yeah.
All right, show them right quick. What kind of taser you got?
What did I got it at the gun show?
The little
Yeah, I
pink
got
one.
it at the gun show.
The gun show?
Mhm.
Manny, were you there?
So you packing heat?
Mhm.
Oh
Hold on. Where are we talking about?
shit.
Like
Let me tase you in the arm.
The arm?
Yeah, in the arm.
Right in the balls.
Hold on. Let's see. Everybody right here. See who is me or Pio gets tased.
And where?
Look,
And where?
I got a lot of kids, you know. If anything was to happen to me,
Don't use that bullet.
you know, we should tase the young, strong
Oh, no.
stallion over here
Hey,
that can
but-
handle it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I mean,
Rashad, I know. Thanks, bro.
but I'm saying
You're up, buddy.
his relationship status is about to change. So
Yeah.
you know,
That's right. See?
so you know, he's got to be prepared for that.
So let's see. Hey, if you guys are looking at the comments, comment down either Rashad, Pio, or Manny, and where.
Bro, I'm
Nah,
out.
I don't care. Fuck what they say. I don't give a fuck about where. No, you ain't picking no location.
Right here.
You get the fucking arm. That's it.
All right, I mean, that's what I'm saying. The shoulder.
It's gonna be your left ass cheek, bro.
I mean,
At least it's not the right one though.
if it has to be, then it has to be.
It has to be.
Exactly.
So yeah, that was the picture, and then the guy's brother
Oh yeah, showed up later.
He goes, "Did you guys see anybody?" We're like, "Yeah, he went down that way," and that car was wrecked. When I mean it was wrecked.
Now, was it just me or was it in the picture? There was a paint job on the engine.
No, hold on.
Oh yeah, there was a paint job on the engine.
And it was the Mexican flag.
Yeah.
It was red, white, and green. We were like, "Oh, come on, Gente, we gotta be better than this."
You know.
I know we're proud, but seriously.
I mean that was some like Puerto Rican level of like being proud of where you're from. You know.
And not
what I
only
mean?
that, I thought it was funny because there was a couple of people that would stop and ask, "Are you okay?"
It goes.
And especially the
it
old
goes all the
ladies.
way to the front.
"Baby, are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I'm fine, ma'am." "All right, well, you be safe. God bless." I'm like, "Oh, she's so
And then look at
sweet."
they did.
I thought they were so sweet to doing that, but
I just thought it was funny that
The
stop
most
sign-
Mexican paint job I've ever seen.
Yeah. And y'all like were posed next to it. I was just like, that's why I put that
No.
comment like, y'all are canceling stop signs now.
no, because that's
And that's
when we sent it to you. Because I told Pio, I said, Pio wanted to take the picture, and my sister was outside, and I said, "Hey, bro, we'll take the picture." And then I don't know. I said, "I'll jump in the photo with you, and we'll just tell it to cancel logo."
Right.
And we were gonna edit you in the sky.
In the background.
In the background, the sky.
But then I was like, Godzilla would be cooler.
I'm like, yeah, no, we were gonna.
Yeah, it would be.
I don't want to put that in, picture. What happened to Rashad? Oh, he's watching the.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Rashad.
Watching
That's
from
why-
the sky.
And that's why we put Godzilla. But yeah, that was the picture, that over the picture, because people were asking, what the hell did we do? I'm like, it wasn't us. It was another moron.
Yeah, it
More
wasn't me
stupid.
this time.
Yeah, this time.
This time.
It was more stupider than me. But yeah,
So, so Alicia, do you want to tell us, what you do for a living?
Okay. Right now, I have been working at a strip club since I was 19 in college. I dropped out of college, by the way, to be a stripper. How stereotypical, right? But I regret going to college, in all honesty. I regret going to college. That was a waste of my time.
why?
I just feel like the education system in America is fucked, and education in America overall, in the whole entire world, it's like very low
No.
for being like a first world country. Very, very,
But that's like a lot of the billionaires nowadays. They didn't go to college. They dropped out of college for the same reason, because they were like, "Oh, this ain't shit. I ain't learning.
yeah.
I'm just wasting money."
Did you feel like you weren't learning anything in college? Or you weren't learning anything useful?
Yeah, useful. I think it was the overall industry. Like the overall education industry is not even about education; it's about money, just like everything is in America, which is why I will not support it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Question.
That's what's
I
up.
mean, I didn't go to college, so I wouldn't know.
I went to college.
I barely made it out of. I didn't even make it
I
out
did
of high school.
deliver.
It was
I did deliver DoorDash.
It was a struggle in college. I moved out as soon as I graduated high school because this is actually a crazy story. My mom is kind of crazy. So when I turned 18 in September. So right after school started. So I was one of the oldest kids.
Right.
So I turned 18 in September, and I got a piercing right here on my septum, and I hid it from her. And when she saw it, after I graduated, she was like, "Take that out." or move out. And I moved out.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Good call.
I
You're
moved
like,
out. I
no,
mean,
mom.
our relationship has gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
But she was just, I couldn't, it's like, as soon as I moved out from under her roof, like, yeah, we got
Your
a lot
relationship
better.
got better.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need that separation.
You hear that, Ma?
She's never gonna let you go.
No, but I get that. So, do you like? Is it a stigma when people say stripper, or do you like to be called like exotic
Exotic
dancer,
dancer. Which one do you
or an
like?
artist? I usually say artist because that is an art form if you really think about it.
Yeah.
You do stuff I can't do.
Personally, I don't
you
care.
can do it, bro.
Thanks, man.
Do you think he could be a stripper?
I believe in you, bro.
You know he could do the splits.
A lot of people cannot be a stripper. A lot of
He-
people cannot work in the club. It's very
He,
no.
Why?
Like a lot of people think, "Oh, I just drop out, graduate high school and go right into the strip club." It's not that easy. If you Yes, that's why a lot of girls don't last. That's why they go into the club one time and go home crying because somebody grabbed their ass or somebody didn't pay them all the money.
Right.
Or they didn't want to take off their underwear and show people,
Yeah,
some
yeah,
clubs are like that. Some clubs are nude, some clubs are topless, but it's not for everybody. Everybody thinks it's so easy. It's one of the hardest things to do out there, and you really have to be really mentally strong.
I didn't know that at all. Question: do you think is there classes or is there like are you supposed to learn how to dance already? Like, do you know how to dance already or?
or is it something you learn as you
As you
get
go.
there?
For some people, they would like to take dances. Like if you don't have any fucking rhythm, they will take
those
like
boys.
pole classes, like so they can learn how to do tricks. But personally, I don't know how to do any tricks on the. I know how to do like one or two tricks on the pole, but I really don't get on the pole like that. I know how to dance, so I dance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I tried to get on the pole, but some of these assholes made a joke that I looked like one of those pigs. I just never got back on there no more. So.
It's
That's
because
so
you were
rude.
rotating so slow,
Ain't nothing,
bro.
ain't nothing sexier.
Hey. I didn't want to say it, but it was Rashad who said that, and it kind of killed my
Ain't
confidence.
nothing sexier than a roasted pig, bro.
You see that? I need that. I
So
need
it was a
that.
compliment,
thick and
bro.
juicy.
It was a
Thick and
compliment,
juicy.
bro.
No, but you went over there when the bass there went. That's too far, bro.
Hey, bro.
That's fucked up, man.
Hey, at least I didn't like get the barbecue brush, bro. I almost had it, bro. I'm just saying,
As I'm getting mad, he puts it back down.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But
Too far.
You know this man could do the splits and drop it all the way to the ground, right, man?
You can.
Yeah, you
Drop
should.
a
Which
bunch of
splits?
shot, bro.
These splits or
Both
these?
ways.
So he can
You can do both.
Yeah.
What
He
the
goes
hell?
both ways.
show
No,
it,
no,
show
no,
the people,
no,
show the people. Come on, man.
I want to see. I want to see.
No, hold on.
Look,
Let's
are you gonna, we have our. This is season 2. This is our first guest for this
Let's
season.
go over the questions first.
No. We want to see. We want to see you drop that
Yeah,
shit.
I want to see you drop it.
She wants to see you drop
I
it.
mean, if that's what she wants.
I kind of because
You
I
have to
kind of
give the
find it
art-
Yeah,
unbelievable.
we're
So
leaving
you
the
need to.
strip club style. Hold on.
No, bro, we're not doing
Come on, bro. We're doing strip club style. Come on.
Wait, why do you have so many?
Don't worry about that. Come on.
Watch the IRS be like, okay.
Oh yeah.
Why does she have so many $1 bills? So weird.
Okay, so with that being said, what is one thing that you would tell a person that's looking to be a stripper? Because everybody, including myself, thought like, oh man, all it is just going in there and it's easy.
Hello.
Everybody thinks like that though. It's really not. First and foremost, as soon as people walk into the club, it's like you're not a human being anymore. It's kind of like a petting zoo. Like
Oh,
it
shit.
really changes your perspective on everything. It makes being physically touched, like romantically, just like, ugh, just like because people come in there and they think they can treat you however they want as long as they're giving you money, or even sometimes if they don't give you any money, they
Right.
think they can come in there and do whatever the fuck they want to do, including touch your private parts on the stage in front of everybody. I've had people try to crumple up a $1 bill, just a $1 bill, and stick it up there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have had people when I'm giving
at
it
least 100.
at least 800. I've
I
had
mean, so
That's
that
a
way it's
big
thick
ass
enough,
crumple,
bro.
though.
That way it's thick enough.
So-
But anyway, go ahead.
Can I ask you this? Do you still see men the same after doing all that? Do you? I mean, just in general, like, do you
You
separate
don't see
that?
people the same, do you?
It gives you.
Because who's worse in a club as far as crossing boundaries, men or women?
I say
men.
I mean, of
no,
course.
men.
What?
Men, 100%.
We all
There's
talked
some
about
weird
that, or-
women. There's some weird women who think just because they're women they can get away with it. Like I've had women do the same thing, try to swipe, and I'll be like, no.
So,
But
women as a whole don't test the boundaries as much, or is it a frequency, or is the impact?
not nearly as much. They're
Well, obviously
they're
not as much.
very far and few.
Obviously.
Usually when women come to the club, when I see them come to the club, they're with their boyfriend, and it's either they don't want to be there or they're having fun. And then groups of women who come into the club, it's here or here. It's either they're gonna respect you, they know how it is, or they're just like a fucking man, but they think they're better because they're a woman, so they think it's okay. So there's really no telling.
That's interesting. So your opinion on both men and women has changed since you've been in it.
Not so much on women, because I don't.
Because you work with women.
Yeah, because you work with women. Not so much. But yeah, men. My perspective on men has changed a lot because you hear the craziest things, like the craziest. Men will literally come in there a day before they're about to get married at their bachelor party or whatever, and be like, "I'm getting married tomorrow. What are you gonna do for me?"
Hey,
Damn.
Yeah.
How much is that?
No. For one, that's illegal. Even if you just ask them how much do you have, that's illegal.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that constitute as
Write this down.
prostitution. Like if you don't wear a garter and it's a nude club, that's prostitution. If you don't wear stripper heels, that's prostitution. If you don't, you have to have one leg on the floor at all times if you're giving a dance, or that's prostitution.
What?
Wait, hold on. Wait.
You have to have one leg on the floor.
At all times when you're giving a dance.
So
Really?
I'm kind of confused. Hold on. So one leg has to be on the floor.
Yeah.
You
and
need
the
me to
other
demonstrate
leg,
for you?
show me right quick. So
Like-
one leg has to be on. Really? Dang.
A lot of things. And even if you just insinuate that there is an amount of money that you can be bought for, that's prostitution.
Really?
Even if you say not enough, like how much do you want? You don't have enough. That's prostitution.
Because it falls under solicitation then?
I don't know.
Just gotta hear.
They're
I
just-
know that.
She's like, I don't
I don't know.
I'll fuck up, so I wouldn't know.
Oh,
Yeah, remember I was a stripper for a while. But anyway, be that as it may.
it really was. Funny story.
Oh, he
really
was?
Were you for real?
Yeah, for real. Back in my Navy days, I did it for like 6 months. It was pretty cool. And then I got into the other side of it, and that's when I quit. I was just like, oh wait, I don't want to do this for money. So, but I never was in a club. I always did privates. So privates is private.
So were the women groping you and stuff?
Oh, bro, women were so disrespectful of my personal space.
Yeah.
It's redunculous. So yeah, like for real.
Yeah,
I think in
ladies.
general, people just don't respect sex workers as human beings, which is sad because that's literally one of the oldest professions in the world.
The oldest profession.
Yeah.
But I think your analogy of a human petting zoo is so spot on.
It's really fucked up.
Because they really do treat you like you're an animal in the petting zoo. Like they could just do whatever they want. Like you're not even a whole person.
Yeah.
So I mean, except for some people who try to sit down and talk about your hopes and dreams and stuff like that.
What a loser.
But even then, even sometimes, you want to talk, whatever, and then you're like, oh, well, do you want to, like, pay me for my time? You're at my job. You're taking up my time.
Shit, yeah.
And they'll be like, what? No, we were just having a good, and I'm like, I'm at work.
Wow, that's never happened.
Well, here's a question. So like let's say that you're entertaining a gentleman, right? With a dance, and then dance is over. They still want to talk to you. You still want to talk to them, and you guys are having a conversation. Is that I'm having a conversation because I'm at work and I'm working you, or is that I'm having a conversation because you're an interesting person and I'm choosing to spend my time at work?
It can be both. Usually, I let people know, hey, like, I am at work. So if you want to keep talking, time is money. I literally have this amount of time to make this amount of money.
Right.
But if if they're cool, they'll understand. They'll be like, oh yeah, I'll give you some money, just talk with me here for a little bit.
Or send you on your way.
Yeah, or be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's all the money I have. Yeah, you can go ahead. And if they're cool, they understand. Because literally, if you don't work, you don't make no money, and you have to pay to work. You pay to rent out your space. You tip people out.
So how does that actually work? Like, what do you give to the strip club, and that how does that break down?
Every strip club is different. Every strip club is different, but at the ones that I work at,
House fees?
yeah, a house fee. At the ones that I work at, they're all owned by the same person, so they're all the same. Basically, there's a house fee. There's different house fees for different times you get there, and then depending on if you work during the week, so they make sure they have girls during the week. If you don't work during the week, then it's more during the weekend. If you want to work the weekend, you have to tip out the DJ. You have to tip out the house mom. Some clubs take a percentage of your money. Like some clubs, you don't know how much money you make until the very end of the night after they had already taken their percentage. And I will never work at a club like that.
Wait. So some clubs get your money before you even get it.
Like what's one?
Like they'll
V Live. V Live is one. Like that's a money throwing club. So every girl that's on stage, as soon as she gets off stage, they just put the money in a bag with her name, and then at the end of the night, they take however much percentage. The managers take some, and then they give the girl her money.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of fucked up.
It is fucked up. It is.
Well, yes
It's
and no.
exploitation.
Well,
You think so?
I feel so because
because she worked for it.
Yeah.
So she should get it and then give them whatever their fee is.
Okay.
Yeah.
But here's a scenario. So you're doing your thing, right? They're throwing money like it's no tomorrow, right? Making it rain, blah blah blah. Your time on the stage is up. The next person is supposed to come through. Are you going to be then responsible for collecting all of your money in a timely manner so that way the next person could come through and do their dance? Or is someone going to then allow you to get backstage, take care of yourself, they clean up the stage, and then someone else come in next door?
I've never worked at a club where they take your money. All the clubs that I work at, you have to put your own money together. And then there's bouncers who will help you. And obviously you tip them out. And if you don't tip them out, they help you less.
Yeah.
Because, that's not really their job to help you pick up your money. You're supposed to pick up your money. And my club is like not that big of it's not like a huge freaking club.
Right.
So it's, you can pick up your own money. It's all on the floor. But if they come help you, you should tip them out.
So, like, if that was part of the house services, them picking up your money, them counting your money, and all that kind of stuff, then it would be reasonable for them to take a percentage of that, right? Or not?
Yes and no, but I think the fucked up part about it is that they just take it and don't tell you how much you have.
Now, see, that's fucked up about it.
And then at the end, oh, you make this much.
When you don't know how much you make.
You see, that would again, to be fair and equitable. I can see how that would be fair and equitable, but I can also see how people just take advantage of that shit. You know what I mean? So, because people will take advantage of it, I understand not wanting that.
And also, like, I don't understand why I need to tip out the managers. Like, the managers have their own pay. The managers, usually at strip clubs, they're owned and operated by men. The ones that I've been...
Let me wipe the shocked look from my face.
Man,
Okay, go ahead.
Really?
They usually don't really care about the dancers. Like,
Again,
they don't...
Let me wipe the shocked look from my face.
They don't care about the well-being. They don't care about, somebody can literally grab you, molest you, and they'll be like, oh, if he does it next time, then he's out. And they don't kick him out next time. It's like, no, kick him out right now. He literally assaulted me. Yeah. But,
some clubs are better than others when it comes to that.
Yes.
Now, would you say that, 'cause about approximately how many clubs have you worked at?
Oh.
She's counting on her fingers. If she takes off her shoes and counts on her toes, I'm done.
No. Maybe like 6 6 or 7 clubs.
6 or 7.
Yeah, 6 or 7
Okay.
in Texas.
So, how many outside of Texas?
Outside of Texas, 2.
So,
Now, was it worth going outside of Texas to strip?
I lived over there, so
Oh, okay.
at the time, yeah, I lived over there, so.
so you cool, but I'm gonna just let you know when I said how many clubs you worked at, I meant like all of them, not just the ones in Texas.
That's all of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's 8 then.
Yeah.
Okay. So
No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 8 total. Yeah.
Okay, so 8 total. All right. So of those 8 clubs, did it seem like it was more like individuals in certain clubs that were good people, as opposed to like this whole club is good?
I think, yeah, I don't think there's ever been like the entire club has been good, because there's always going to be people who are like, I don't like you, you know. There's always going to be not great people wherever you go. And I think it's really, really hard to run a club that's all good, you know. Yeah.
Too many personalities.
Yeah, I'm sure that it's difficult. You got people that want to be the main attraction that aren't, and personalities clash.
Yeah, you can't possibly first of all, the strippers, you can't possibly hire, you know, like good people, strippers who are not about to steal money, not about to cause fights, you know, not about to start drama. You cannot hire all strippers who are not going to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then as for employees at the club, same thing, you know.
Is there like a blacklist of people that you'd be like, no, don't get her. She's drama. No, like.
Do clubs do that? Like when somebody fucks up enough that they're like, nah, we don't want her no more.
Yeah. People have been banned from clubs. I know somebody has been banned from all the I don't know them, but they're about to work at the club that I'm going to tonight. That have been banned from all the Dallas clubs.
Damn.
Yeah.
Can we say why?
I don't know why.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Oh, what would be a reason though? Like, can you say that? Like,
Probably
What
fighting.
would get a girl banned from a club?
Fighting too much.
that's all clubs,
Wait,
Fighting every shift, I would say, or fighting every weekend. Like honestly, I don't really see a lot of fights though.
so not a fight, but several fights.
Several fights. Getting way too drunk. Possibly getting fired for doing illegal stuff in the club. You know, like extras. Yeah. 3 weeks.
All right, that's the kind of stuff that would get a girl banned and stuff like that. That makes sense.
So how's the hate in the club, like between the girls? Like
Is it
Every
all
club is
love?
different. Every club is different.
Really?
Honestly, yeah, every club is different. My main club, I want to say, really, there's not a lot of like, you know, there's not a lot of drama. It's like a big, like it's like everybody's home, so everybody's nice to each other. But some clubs are not like that. Some clubs are, you know, the women there are sharks, and they don't care. They're just about their money.
Nah.
Which, you know, that's the industry. But yeah, some clubs are like that.
Would you say, like, of the 8 clubs that you worked at, the majority of the time were the women had more camaraderie, as in they were all like looking out for each other, or would you say the majority of the time women were looking out for themselves?
They were sharks.
I really want to
It's not
say,
the sound of a shark, bro.
Sorry.
I really want to say, I think it's 50-50.
Really?
I think it is 50-50.
So like half the time.
So, are you a shark?
No.
No.
Chill, don't test me, fool.
I know she got that taser. I gotta be nice.
No, I'm not. I
Like she
think.
still got it out.
Well, yeah, I thought somebody was gonna get tased.
Oh, hold on. Now you just said that. Some people were ready. Somebody's e-friend said, "Tase Lupe."
I mean, that's a vote for Lupe.
Chloe said, "Nice." So that's Lupe. That means Lupe. So,
Yep, that does. That's what
We'll
that's
see.
what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
I ain't drunk enough.
Oh, while we're on the subject, shout out to Dustin. He's a real one.
Who?
Appreciate you, Dustin. Always
You think
mispronounce
that
his
you
name.
called you
No, not Luke. But I was looking at the camera.
Oh,
I was looking.
I thought
I thought you were talking about Luke. I was like, that's his
No,
name's Luke.
Dustin. How always fuck up his last name, but Dustin H. He's a real one. We've known him for years.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh, Dustin. Yeah.
yeah,
Shut up.
don't act like you don't know. But anyway,
So, let's get to some good details. What's the craziest shit you've seen at a strip club?
That you can say.
Like that you?
I
could
think
just-
I've been in the club like twice when it got not shot up, but there was a shooting outside the club. Crazy
outside,
thing.
never inside.
Not inside, no, thank God. What is the craziest thing I've seen in a club?
How many fights have you been in the club?
I've never been in a fight in my whole entire life.
No.
No, I'm serious. On everything that I love, I've never been in a fight in my whole entire life.
I mean, she ran into my fence, but I wasn't.
No,
didn't
I've
fight
I've never punched anybody. I've never slapped anybody. I've never been in a fight in my whole entire life.
Bro, she's not a shark, bro. She said so. Ask a shark if they've ever bitten anybody. They'll say no. She's laughing real hard at that one. I wonder.
No, I've never been in a fight. I've never been in a fight. I'm not a fighter. I'm not going to fight. I will press charges
She'll
and you will
tase
go
you
to
or pepper
jail.
spray you.
I will press charges and you will go to jail. I'm not gonna fight.
Really?
Yeah,
I'll
I
call the
actually
cops.
recently I thought somebody was gonna jump me, but that's their mistake because everybody in the club loves me. All the girls, all the employees, they love me.
Right.
So if you try to jump me,
They gonna jump you.
yeah,
So watch out, bitches.
Well, taste your ass.
yeah.
Hey, why the taser? If I may ask, like, just for
I mean,
safety? Self-defense.
So you got to think about it. Like you're a sexy man, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
And if you were a stripper,
I am.
wouldn't you be worried and concerned that bitches are gonna follow you home and do stuff?
They do.
They do. See, well, I mean,
Oh.
but you like it.
Oh yeah, like
I mean, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't like that.
it's a threat.
Yeah.
But
And I'm literally 5'0", so like I don't have a.
and you're not aggressive. That's
No,
why
I'm
I
not
never.
5-0.
I'm
Running
like,
heels?
I'm not that's not aggressive. That's,
You are Mexican, right?
okay. Just,
Chicana.
No,
I'm not
but-
Mexican. I'm Chicana.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. She from here. That's what she's saying.
And my
Oh.
parents are from here, so.
Oh, okay. So you like second generation American?
I don't know if I want to ask
Ah,
this.
okay.
Second,
You can
third,
say no, dude.
probably fourth.
Second,
Do you speak
Second.
Spanish?
a little bit. I can understand more than I can speak it.
So
Yeah.
do you get a lot of drunk Mexican guys trying to talk to you all the time?
Yes, and I can get
The
past.
drunk
I
Mexican
can
guys
be like-
after work?
Yeah, I can get past. I can be like, baile, baile.
Baile?
Yeah.
Somebody asked a question. I don't know if you want to answer it. You can say no.
Okay.
Says, why do some strippers need pimps? With all the self-defense schools, they can defend themselves.
I don't think they have pimps because they want to be defended.
I don't think strippers.
And I don't think they're technically strippers if they have pimps. I'm just saying.
That's a different
Well,
profession, bro.
yeah, that's a different.
That's a different profession, bro.
Yeah.
But if you want to shine in on the question,
Okay, pimps in the club. Let me set the record straight. Pimping is a form of sex trafficking.
that's another question I wanted to ask you about.
It is.
Yes.
Girls in the club get pimps because when you're in a spot that it feels like it's sink or swim and you're sinking, pimps offer comfort. They offer you, how you say, security. Just a little bit of security.
Right.
When this is literally a job where you can go in, pay to work, and not make a single dollar back. That happens. You can go into work, you can pay to work, and not make not even $100. There has been a couple Saturday nights where I pay like $150 or whatever, and I make like $50 profit. So I make $200 total.
Yeah.
There are nights like that, and when you're in a situation like that, it's easy to see the how you say what is the word I'm looking for? The desirability of having a pimp, having somebody who's gonna be there when you don't make any money.
Right.
But unfortunately,
That comes with a lot of other shit.
yeah,
So
a
would you
lot.
So would you say that that like in the profession of dancing and stuff like that, or probably even sex work, where it's it's kind of isolating, and so the security of someone else that has your back is alluring. Whether
Yeah.
that is a positive thing, as in there's someone who offers you stability and not being alone, whether that could be a positive friend, could be a friend or something, someone who's actually looking out for you, or someone who's actually looking out for themselves.
Yeah, because
But
would
they
you
kind of present themselves.
would you rather get your ass beat or be homeless?
Right.
Yeah.
Be homeless.
Jesus
but-
Christ.
That's just me.
Homeless.
You know, that's just me. But I
For
understand.
for a long period of time,
Yeah.
you would rather be homeless than get your ass beat for a long period of time. Like I mean, homeless for months possibly,
Yeah.
than
But-
get your ass beat.
But
Yeah. 'Cause
but then
it's
again,
all
I'm,
But also
but I'm a
too,
dude
like,
though.
yeah,
Yeah.
we can't relate to that because
Yeah.
like
Huh?
I mean
I mean, I'm a
you're somewhat of a man.
kind of a dude.
You're a man. You're a man.
I'm a dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well,
Like you know we can't relate to that because we're
Yeah,
men,
'cause-
of course. and-
Yeah, because men aren't loved. So there's that.
so I mean, okay. With that being said, do you ever look at when a guy walks into the club? Do you be like, oh, he has money? We're about to.
Can you pick them out? Like,
No?
can you?
Not really. No, not really. It's
Is Joe
really
generous from stingy.
not until you talk to them.
Yeah.
Not until you talk to them.
So if you were to see me, okay, I want you to rate us. Like,
I can't rate you. You can never judge somebody by how they look.
But
Ever.
you've talked to us.
Yeah, right now.
So-
like,
so you just
So
by
if we
you talking
all came
to us,
the club,
Mm.
who would waste the most money?
You're so wrong.
No,
By the
I
way,
think
she
I'm
wanted
right.
the
I
man.
think if you get drunk enough, you would.
Nah, I'm very the opposite. They can tell you, I'm the opposite.
No,
He'd be like,
no, you would.
"You want to dance?"
Because you like to talk to.
I like to talk.
He likes to talk to dancers, so he would spend his money keeping you talking to him, as opposed to me. I let you do your dance and go on about your business.
Here's your $3.
So-
Thank you for your
You
service.
know, you know, because hey, you're there to work. I
Yeah.
don't want to stop you from you making your money. So
It just depends with me if it's a BYOB or if I gotta
Yeah.
buy my beer there.
You wouldn't see. I know you wouldn't spend too much money, but you would spend a little bit for like one or two girls.
Damn, just call me out like that.
yeah, I mean,
For one
A
or
little bit. Is
At
like,
least you said
it's-
one or two.
A little bit to me is like a little bit is like 150.
150.
That's a little bit.
That's a little bit.
so you say he probably spread
So
it out
on one or
amongst a couple
two?
girls.
That's $300.
You say he
That's a
probably
lit.
spend the most.
That's a little bit.
Okay, what do you think about him?
So
So what do you think I would do?
I think you do exactly what you said you do. Chill, throw some money every now and then. You know, not be too weird.
Oh, he's the weirdest one.
I mean weird as in like
Like
What?
creepy
like
weird.
molestation.
Oh, no,
That's
no.
weird. Yeah.
No, he'll talk about Harry Potter in that case. Though.
Well, I mean that and like I've frequented enough of the establishments. I've met and befriended enough dancers to where like I kind of would empathize. That's why I'd be like, I'm gonna give you your money and let you go about your business because you're not gonna make bank off of me.
Yeah, that's
But I
what
know you're gonna make bank if you travel
Yeah.
around.
which is cool. Like the thing that we want
I'll let
most
you
is
later
for
at IHOP.
the thing that we want most is for people to respect your time. If you don't have money, just say you don't have money.
Yeah.
If you don't want to, people cannot like you at first, be like, but then you can get them to spend money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't get them to spend money if they don't have no money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
The stripper mentality is always about getting money, right? Do you ever have to turn it off? Like when you get out, when you leave from it, you'd be like, okay, look, these are nice guys. They're just friends. I'm not here gonna. You know what I mean?
Can you elaborate a little bit more?
Like
So in other words, is that get money mentality just on all the time, or can you switch it off?
You mean like, can I hang out with guy friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have guy friends.
Do you know other dancers who can't?
And then also too, like having guy friends, like
It's
is
hard.
is it guy friends from before you started dancing or after you started dancing? Because I can imagine that having guy friends after you started dancing is kind of difficult.
It is really hard. It's really hard because once people know that you're a stripper, they automatically have this preconceived like idea of you.
Right.
Like it's ridiculously hard to have friends because they'll just always want something more. And I only have a couple of guy friends who are like have only been my friends and nothing, you know, nothing has ever happened between them. And you know, me dancing doesn't get in the way of that. And they're literally brothers. Shout out to Carlos and Thomas if you're listening. But yeah, it's very, very hard to find just guy friends because they're always going to want something more.
So how about is it difficult for you to like have a boyfriend and be in the club?
Is it difficult for me to have a boyfriend and be in the club? It's difficult for me to find a boyfriend that meets my expectations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a fair answer. That's a,
yeah.
so what are your
Stop
expectations?
Stop playing. So what's
A
your grocery
stripper's
list?
a stripper's actually, I go to Trader Joe's, so it's really healthy. I
I've never
love
been
it.
either.
I love it.
Trader Joe's.
Yeah, but expectations and also just dating. Dating changes a lot. Dating, yeah, it's like because you have these men in the club who will literally pay you just for being pretty, just for sitting there and talking to you. So you can already live by yourself. You know, I've been living alone since however long. I've been on my own, holding my own. And being in the club is like, what can a man offer me that I don't already have?
Right.
The only thing that they can offer me that I don't already have. Well, this is true for me, but not true for everybody. Because for one, not everybody loves themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not everybody has self-love. Some people would rather, you know, accept this toxic love they think is love than be lonely. And that's not me. So I have an immense amount of self-love. And number two, it's just, you know, like I already have everything that I have and more. I do whatever I want to do for myself. I do literally whatever I want to do. Anything that I want, I get it.
Right.
What do you bring to the table? You know, and that's
that's
really
it.
hard to pass up.
That's what I was saying. That's why men aren't loved unless they're useful. So
are women. Women are expected to be a housekeeper, a caretaker, and a therapist. Where?
Yeah, I'm asking myself where.
Yeah, like,
Okay. Let me say this. Okay. In the usual, so we're imagining a household where they have kids, but the man is, you know, the financial provider. He's the provider.
You have kids?
No, I don't have any kids.
Okay, so imagine a household where they don't have kids.
Where they don't have,
Big Dookie.
where they don't have kids. I cannot. I don't know. I'm not. Oh, actually, no. That's okay. So let me talk about my relationship with my ex. My ex, he only liked the fact that I was a stripper when it was convenient for him. When I was bringing money to the table,
Right.
even though he had his own money, it's actually ridiculous. His parents were rich. His family was from Saudi, so they were rich.
Oh shit! They had the
Yeah.
oil money.
Yeah, they were rich, but I never knew that. Why was I the one who was paying the bills? He would pay for our food, but why was I the one who was paying the bills? You know, taking care, going to work where I don't want to work. This is when when I was in that relationship, I hated being a stripper because it was just like a terrible relationship. I would always think whenever I was at work, is he with another bitch?
Right.
Oh
So
shit!
that's just one small thing. But he literally was insane. He literally was fucking insane. He didn't take. We had 2 cats. I have them now, but we had 2 cats. He didn't take care of the cats. He didn't really cook that often. But I was the one who went to work. He didn't have a fucking job. He did not have a job.
He's got money.
Well, she didn't know.
I didn't know.
Okay.
But he wasn't paying the bills. He would pay for our food, groceries, but he wasn't paying the bills. And I was like, if you have so much money, why are you not paying the bills?
Right.
I'm literally, he's literally, okay, I don't want to talk about that anymore. Anyways.
So he's unmotivated. Would you say?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about that man no more.
Right. Well, I'm saying so So like a man that's motivated would, you know, would be able to what do you say, be useful to you.
That's
As in, if you paid the bills, they would be able to hold down the household because they're motivated to do something useful.
hold down as in clean up everything, cook, and take care of your needs.
Yeah, that's to hold down the household. Did I not say that?
Well, personally,
Uh-huh.
see, everybody wants something different. Personally, me, I do not want to take care of somebody.
Obviously.
Yeah. So I would not be interested in a man that financially is not stable,
Okay.
but is motivated. I'm not interested. Get your stuff together and then come back.
Well, motivation could have different forms. You see what I mean? So if they're motivated to do something, as in like putting a dent in the world or something like that, they're entrepreneurs, stuff like that, where they're bringing some sort of financial gain, then that would be useful to you. Yes?
How so?
Huh?
How so?
As in they're able to provide financially.
Would that be useful? Yes, that would
They're
be useful. Yeah.
useful to you financially.
Mhm.
Okay, so you find that valuable.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but also
But also this reminder,
Mhm.
we live in a patriarchal society. Men created this society.
Okay, with women, but go ahead.
Mm,
You don't think women were a part of the conversation
no.
or part of the subject?
no.
No.
Oh, y'all are fucking tripping.
No.
I mean,
Why?
they didn't get the right to vote till the fucking 50s. Like,
Yeah.
why would they be
they
a part of the
did.
conversation?
And
Because
this
they
is-
didn't need to.
Exactly, because the man did everything.
Yeah.
Woman.
This,
Exactly.
which was
That's what
created
she's
by
saying.
men.
But,
So we live in a patriarchal society, but now all of a sudden, which still benefits men, by the way, still
women.
very much heavily, in some ways, yes, but in a lot of ways, no. Like, for one, rape culture.
okay.
For two, the wage gap still exists, and the wage gap is even greater for non-white women. So, like, when we look at the wage gap,
Except for exotic dancers, who make
Sometimes.
way more than men do.
sometimes
Well,
that's not true all the time.
you gotta. Well,
But I hear what you're saying.
Sometimes,
So
not all
please
the time.
continue.
Well, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, the wage gap. The wage gap.
Mhm.
So, white men and white women.
Mhm.
It's like right here. For non-white women, it goes, what does it go? Asian women, then Hispanic women, and then black women.
Mhm.
So that still very much exists. When we're talking about rape culture, we're talking about a culture that shames women for being sexual creatures, but what's the word when you but award men for doing the same
Encourages.
thing? Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Well,
doing the same thing.
Well, I mean, that's the whole, lock and key, system that we currently have.
I mean,
that's just
but the key
instinctive.
shouldn't be forced into the lock.
Yeah.
No, well, I'm saying like rape culture is one thing, but as far as like women being shamed for being
Promiscuous?
more promiscuous, as far as and men not being shamed, it's a whole lock and key thing. So,
Wait, I don't understand what that means.
Okay.
I don't understand what you mean.
So quick TLDR. Okay, so the concept of the lock and key is that women are the locks when it comes to the next generation, as in they decide
She about to say something.
who
She about to say some shit.
who is able to procreate with them, and if they are going to have the next generation. So they are the lock when it comes to this, when it comes to the next generation, as in having children, right? Okay, and the reason why I say this is because of all the options that women have when it comes to terminating a pregnancy, terminating or stopping, as in, or choosing who they procreate with. They have more options when it comes to that. Men don't have as many options when it comes to choosing whether or not they will procreate or not. But they are the key that unlocks that. So
I'm not following.
You're not following. Okay.
No, I'm not following because I don't understand because I just don't understand. I don't understand the analogy that you're using.
Okay. So you have a lock and a key. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in order for you as a woman to procreate, as in you give birth to a child, you're going to need a man to unlock that. Okay. So.
I mean, not nowadays either.
Yeah, nowadays you don't need a man.
You need.
Have you seen the article?
You don't
they
need
take
the
like bone
man
marrow.
to be there,
and-
but
Well, now they don't.
Yeah.
And that's humans have been around for 100,000 years. This has only been the case for a small amount of time. So, you see what I'm saying?
I'm still not understanding the analogy, and,
Okay,
first
okay.
and foremost, I hate that analogy.
The lock and the key?
Yes, because I hate.
If you don't understand it, then how do you hate it?
Because
Well,
I know I've heard the same thing talking about, a key that unlocks every lock is like a
Master
master
key.
key or some shit like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Well, think about it.
it's
Think
different
about
now.
it.
Now we're going something else.
Men.
I don't
No,
know where
this
this
is
is
rape-
going.
this is rape
I see
culture.
it.
No.
I know what you're saying.
It's not rape culture. It's how men and women's sexual strategies are differently. So you as a woman, in order for you to have a child, it takes how long?
9 months.
Exactly. That's a decent amount of an investment, isn't it? It takes a toll on your body, right? So your investment into the next generation is pretty heavy. Yes or no?
That's where you lost it, right? That's where you lost it right there.
Yeah, because that
I'm
that
even
has confused
fucking
me
lost.
because
I get what he's saying.
So
a
so
woman
you're-
only has certain amount of eggs, but a man can get
So many women.
how
pregnant.
many women pregnant every single day
Okay.
for the rest of his life.
But think about that. A woman has to spend 9 months of her life in order to gestate a baby. A man has to spend, let's be generous and say 30 seconds of his life in order to procreate. See what I'm saying? Because a woman takes care of everything
So
else.
one pump chump.
Okay.
So his investment
Let's not judge.
into the next generation is not nearly as much as a woman is.
So are you I'm not okay.
Yeah, I'm
kinda
with her.
confused.
I'm
Are you
like-
placing value on the ability to have children? Is that weird?
No, you're real.
Right. So
Like
no, I'm saying that
I'm saying in general. I'm
Uh-huh.
asking you. Is a woman more valuable to you if she can have children?
no,
Okay.
but I'm saying not me personally, but I'm saying for hundreds of thousands of years that has been the case, where a woman's value has been higher because of her ability to have children. Whereas man's value to society has been because he can provide and protect. See what I'm saying? So the men are valued differently than women are valued.
Yes.
We can agree on there.
So
Yeah.
so it's not necessarily that men are valued more. No, they're just valued differently. And so as our society has grown and stuff like that, women's ability to provide and protect has increased. Because 1800s, a woman's ability to provide and protect was not nearly as much as it is now. So that's why I'm saying to you that you are able to provide and protect for yourself a lot better than your predecessors, than the women that came before you. The women in 500 BC could not provide and protect nearly as much as you can. You really think so?
They're different situations, though. We live
Yes.
right now, and 500 BC was
Right.
who knows.
So-
you know.
Exactly. So with that being said, even though this has been recent history, a lot of our instincts and our body through evolution has been hundreds of thousands of years. I mean, this is basic math.
I'm so fucking lost.
I'm keeping up with him. I know what he's saying. But then again,
I'm lost.
I'm confused on the relevancy.
Okay,
Yeah,
the relevancy is like, that's why the lock and the key is still relevant today.
sponsored by
Because-
Ace Hardware Store.
Yeah, because,
Home Depot, bro. You got to go for the big ones. Home Depot or Lowe's.
If you're listening,
Somebody sponsor us.
right?
I don't want to work for the rest of my life.
But that's why the lock and the key is still relevant today, is because our bodies are built on hundreds of thousands of years of evolution. We've only been living in a society like this for
So
200 years, a few hundred
Exactly.
years, yeah.
so that's why it's taking so long, quote unquote, to bring society back up to speed. And that's why women still are, quote unquote, slut shamed for being promiscuous.
the world hasn't caught up
Okay.
yet, in other words.
Huh?
Yeah,
The world hasn't caught up
The world
yet
hasn't
Oh,
caught up.
yeah.
to the new era, to the new.
Exactly.
I just want to know how it went to that to dating,
I don't.
because we were talking about
I don't
dating before it
remember.
went to that, right?
I don't remember what we were saying.
Yeah.
I was just listening to you guys. I'm like, man, okay.
Yeah, well, in that case, we'll take a break.
We'll take a break. We'll come back.
I have to use the restroom.
All right.
Here, I'll show you where.
God damn, little mama.
You have to put that one on.
You know you thick as hell, know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, after the club, you know what I'm talking about? Me and my niggas gonna be together, know what I'm saying? I ain't even worried about them really though.
Oh, you right. My mic is off,
You
right?
know,
Yes, you might be.
yes.
I see what you're saying.
Got the body of a goddess. Got eyes but a peeking round. I see you, girl. Coming down from the city. Yeah, she know what she doing. She doing that right thing. Need to get her over to my crib and do that night thing. I'm in love with her. She vibing, she rolling, she rolling. She climbing that molding. I'm in love with her. She tripping, she playing, she playing. I'm not going nowhere, girl, I'm staying. I'm in love with her. She vibing, she rolling, she rolling. She climbing that molding. I'm in love with her. She tripping, she playing, she playing. I'm not going nowhere, girl, I'm staying. I'm in love with her. Out of all the girls, she be the hottest. Like the way she break it down, I see you, girl. And she looking at me. Yeah, she got my attention. Did I forget to mention? I need to get her over to my crib and do that night thing. I'm in love with her. She vibing, she rolling, she rolling. She climbing that molding. I'm in love with her. She tripping, she playing, she playing. I'm not going nowhere, girl, I'm staying. I'm in love with her. She vibing, she rolling, she rolling. She climbing that molding. I'm in love with her. She tripping, she playing, she playing. I'm not going nowhere, girl, I'm staying. I'm in love with her. She can pop it, she can lock it. Let it been her down. It's about to see the sexy girl. She don't know what she is doing. Yeah, she turning tricks on me. Don't even know me. I done got her over to my crib to do that night thing. I'm in love with her. She vibing, she rolling, she rolling. She climbing that molding. I'm in love with her. She tripping, she playing, she playing. I'm not going nowhere, girl, I'm staying. I'm in love with her. She vibing, she rolling, she rolling. She climbing that molding. I'm in love with her. She tripping, she playing, she playing. I'm not going nowhere, girl, I'm staying. I'm in love with her.
Slap that thing on me. God damn it, Bobby. They see me selling propane and now they trying to copy. Pretend to be broke, but I got hella cash. If you use charcoal, I'ma kick your ass. Made this money from propane, bitch. I feel like Pablo Escobar, but I don't sell cocaine, bitch. Shot that fella cause he didn't make his payments. Fuck with me, I keep a rocket launcher in my basement. Made this money from propane, bitch. I feel like Pablo Escobar, but I don't sell cocaine, bitch. Shot that fella cause he didn't make his payments. Fuck with me, I keep a rocket launcher in my basement.
That's my purse. I don't know you. If you running up, then I pull out this 32. Bitch is big, Bobby spitting heat in the stew. I got racks on racks, and you ain't got a clue.
God damn it, Bobby.
Shut the fuck up. When I'm on the block, bitch, I fucking shit. Oh man, god, bitch, I'm pulling out, painting clouds on my walls. Better go kick my dad in the balls.
Made this money from propane, bitch. I feel like Pablo Escobar, but I don't sell cocaine, bitch. Shot that fella cause he didn't make his payments. Fuck with me, I keep a rocket launcher in my basement. Made this money from propane, bitch. I feel like Pablo Escobar, but I don't sell cocaine, bitch. Shot that fella cause he didn't make his payments. Fuck with me, I keep a rocket launcher in my basement. Oh man, goddamn. Bobby, I know you were capping the whole time, boy. I know you get no bitches and no hoes and no paper, no bands, boy. All you do is sit in the fucking basement all day and play World of Warcraft with your bitch ass, jerking off to hentai all day with your ugly ass, man. Bobby, you need to go get a fucking job or something, man. I'm about to kick you out of the house.
What is up, everybody? And we're back. I hope you're having fun. Any questions so far you may have, please ask us, and we can ask our friend here. So, how you enjoyed it so far? Was it everything you expected to be, or what was your first thoughts about us?
At first, I did not know I was coming on the show to talk about being a stripper.
No?
No, I did not know. I thought I was just coming on to talk about it. And then he was like, oh, you're going to be talking about your stripper life. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta get all that out there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what would you like to speak of?
Yeah, anything. This is your...
I really can just talk and talk and talk.
Well,
so
give us a topic.
I'm shocked.
We can...
So shocked.
Nah.
Let me wipe that.
We can answer the questions.
All right, let's see.
I would like to shine a little bit of light on the
No, because I
industry.
didn't know. Okay, are there do's and don'ts? If somebody like Pio that's never been to a strip club.
I don't go to strip clubs.
So, what would be a guy customer top 5 don't do these things?
Take a bath first. Don't stink.
Yes, don't stink.
So
that's a big one. That I guess a lot of people just come right after work, and it's like, you're musty. Please go take a shower because I'm not gonna give you a dance smelling all musty.
So if the musty guy that just got done with work, been drinking for a couple hours, got a wad of money, you still gonna do it, right?
It depends how much money.
He dropping like here, I got 100 right now
Have you ever refused to dance?
because he stank.
Really?
Not because he stains, but because they're
But have you ever
Too
refused one because
weird.
he stank?
no.
Wait, what's weird? You said too weird. What's weird?
Usually you can tell before you get. No. Usually you can tell
Hold on,
before the dance that if they're being too touchy, or if they're just being stingy with you. It's like, first of all, I don't trust you. I don't think you're gonna give me my money, so I'm not gonna give you a dance.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So top 3 don'ts. So 1, don't come in there smelling bad.
What's the other
2,
Don't come in there broke.
don't come in there broke.
That's the first one. Don't come in there broke.
Don't come in there broke.
I can get over the mustiness if you got a lot of money.
Okay.
Because then I can just go in the back, rub myself with alcohol, and spray some more perfume.
It saves yourself.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. 3.
Another don't. Don't touch without asking. A big one is ask. All you have to do is ask.
Where are they allowed to touch though?
I guess
Every
it
dance
depends on the
is-
club, right?
Yeah. It depends on the club. It depends on the dancer. Yeah, just ask.
Ask.
Like, ask, whatever you want to ask, just ask. Consent is very important, which I guess a lot of men do not understand when they come into the club.
Because it's the petting zoo. It's the
Yep.
petting zoo mentality.
Yep.
They don't ask, hey, can I touch your elbow?
Mm-hmm.
They don't do that.
Yeah, like, one of my biggest pet peeves is when I'm dancing on stage and people will walk in or walk out and just slap your ass and just continue walking out. And it's like, why did you just touch me for? You didn't throw me no money. Like, why did you just touch me?
At least smack your ass with a lot
So-
of money, right?
Yeah.
Well, technically, they're not touching you. It's the money that's touching
So,
you.
interesting story.
Right?
What?
I went to a strip club one time.
Long time ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah,
Long,
many,
time
many
ago.
moves
long.
ago.
You know, before I got married.
Yeah.
Before I got married, I went to a strip club a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
And you know, I was
Last week.
so. I don't know if you ever been to. It was North Cab back in the day. North Cabaret. No, they
I
had.
think
this,
it still is.
no, I think it's Buck Wiles now. I wouldn't know that, but
I
it's
heard,
Buck
you
Wiles.
heard.
But the
The
stages
rumors.
were kind of tall, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you go up there and you sit down. So I went up there, sat down, and this bitch was shaking her ass or whatever. And some random dude just came over there, bah, as he was walking by, and I'm just sitting there with my little $3, just like. And she turned around, she's like, "You do that again, I'm gonna kick you in the fucking mouth." And I'm like, "I didn't do it." And I was just like, "Here's some money. I'm just gonna walk away."
That's the worst. The worst is when, like, again, petting zoo. Like, they just don't register that you are a human being. And when they slap you real hard, it hurts. It hurts. And who wants to be hurt for free? I don't want to be hurt for free. If you do that to me, it better be $100 bill. And somebody has
It
done
better
that to
be.
me. And somebody has done that to me. And I got on their ass because they were calling me over. And I was like, no, you didn't tip me, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, you didn't tip me. You slapped my ass on stage. You were doing all this, blah, blah, blah. And you did not tip me. So don't talk to me. Don't call me over, blah, blah, blah. Next time I went on stage, he was leaving and he tossed 100 on the stage.
As you should.
Yeah.
As you said. I mean, as you said, respect people's, time. So,
And body.
Top three.
And body.
and body. All right, so top 3, customer, do these things every time you're in a club.
Do spend money. Even if it's just a little, even if you're right by the stage, even if it's just tipping every single girl a couple dollars, if you're sitting right on the edge of the stage, you should tip every single girl at least a couple of dollars because you're right there. You're taking up somebody's spot. And you're getting a show.
Yeah.
So do spend money, even if it's, if you don't have a lot. Do communicate what you want, and do ask. Ask everything. Ask for permission.
Okay. I remember one time I went to a strip club, and I made friends with the stripper, and we were just talking. I guess she was having a bad day, and we just started talking. And I became like her favorite person. And she goes, "Oh, hey, well, I got to get on stage." I'm like, "Hey, well, good luck. I just did the whole good luck." And she goes, "Oh, okay." So what she does, she grabs me by my hand, and she throws me on stage, and then she gets on top of me, starts dancing on me. And dude, this was I was so awkward because I was just like, what do I do? I'm like, my stupid ass doing this. Play it cool, play it cool. I did the whole Peter Parker thing where I'm pointing at people. And
Anytime if you look like Spider-Man,
but
That's
the
a
reason why,
wrong thing,
because
bro.
my friend my friend was, well, he's very shy. He's really just like a very shy person, and she thought she got a kick out of it. And when she started dancing, I'm like, the first thing I do is just like, oh, don't get a boner, don't get a boner on stage, don't get a boner. Is that offensive, by the way? Getting a boner, is that offensive?
Have you felt that before?
You're just like,
I'm sure you have to have had.
A lot of men purposefully wear gym shorts to the club.
oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
gym shorts and sweatpants.
That's a cheat code.
On purpose. On purpose, yeah. And it's, at the least,
Yeah.
weird when you're giving a dance to somebody and they have, sweatpants or gym shorts on.
Yeah,
And you're just like,
cheat codes, guys.
Have you ever had a shaker?
A what?
A what?
A shaker.
What's a shaker?
Never mind it.
somebody jizz?
Huh?
Somebody...
Oh, well, now that you mention it, yeah.
I've never heard
Oh
that.
shit!
I did not even finish the dance. It was like 30 seconds into the dance.
No way.
That's
And he was
my
wearing
homegirl.
khakis. That's
Yeah.
how I knew, because he was wearing khakis.
Oh, that's even worse.
I did not even finish the dance. Literally 30 seconds into the dance. And I'm just like, okay, we're going to stop now.
Was he like, shh, don't talk to me, shh, I got a nigga.
He,
I think he was, I don't remember exactly what happened, but I think he was
he fell
really
asleep
drunk.
afterwards.
Oh, I gotta take a nap.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
this is great.
One of the clubs I went to, that's what the girls used to. That's what girls used to call them. Used to call them shakers.
Shakers.
Oh.
The shakers. So I was
It's,
You-
yeah, it's
you
a
were
little bit
shaking
weird.
Huh?
We're gonna have to
You
have
were
a
a
conversation.
shaker, right?
We're gonna have to have a conversation.
Bro,
buddy.
I told you, like, I find it entertaining. You know what I mean? There was time, you know, when I was on the road for a while, so you know, I would frequent those clubs, and then when I was in the Navy, me and my buddy, you know, his girl was one.
Oh my god.
We ended up becoming some. So you know, it was
well,
good times.
doing what you do you ever feel like people don't take you seriously after they find out like what you do?
In what way?
Like in
Then
your-
let's say you meet somebody.
Oh, in a dating way.
No,
Well- Well, that too. I mean, like your opinion in general, like, you know.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they think that
You're an airhead.
you cannot. They think. Well, first and foremost, I am an airhead.
but well, at least
but,
you admit it.
Yeah.
I'm an airhead when it comes to like common sense. But like, I'm actually a very intelligent individual. Like, I really am smart. Like, I like complex concepts.
Mhm.
I understand them, and you know,
Right.
How do you not understand the lock and the key?
Look, bro, I was
I
lost
don't
on that
like
one
that
too.
analogy. I don't like that analogy at all.
You didn't understand.
you
You
didn't
just
like it.
lied.
There's a
I,
difference.
no. I didn't know what you were talking about, but I know of the lock and the key analogy. So I did not know what you're talking about. I felt like it had no relevancy. I was confused.
But
But that's allowed. Yeah, people can be confused about things. Okay.
I'm with you. I was confused
Well,
too.
I
Yeah.
wasn't. I'm a genius, but
But yeah, there's a lot of people think that strippers are dumb.
So do you
stupid.
get that from men and women?
you ever get the women's get alive in there? Oh my god.
Let me think. I don't really talk to a lot of women, so
That's every woman I've ever met.
So how many female friends do you have?
I have one. I have one best friend. One best friend that's actually my friend that I can say is my best friend. She's actually on my lock screen. That's my best friend.
Oh, tell us say hello.
Right Shouty, this is for you. Yeah, she is my best friend, my
My
one
best
and only
friends are
friend.
here with me. They're both idiots.
My bad friends aren't here.
Wait, I think
Shout
that's
out
the
to
only.
Chad.
I think that's the only real female friend that I have.
Right.
Real friend that like I hang out with and talk to on a daily. And yeah, I had another one, but we fell out. We fell out of it just recently.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So she doesn't get a shout out?
But I mean, if your friend, she's your true friend, you guys should be able to work it out, right? Or no? Oh damn.
Oh, damn, that look, bro.
Oh, never mind.
It sounds like that looks like it's just like
Oh, that look was like, I ain't talking to them.
I ain't talking to that bitch. Fuck her.
No, it's you know, you can. I've let things go, but I can be cordial. But like at some point, it's like I told her I cannot be your friend. I can't be your friend. I can be cordial with you, but I'm not gonna be your friend, and we can never be friends.
Okay.
So
Fair enough. Can I ask you this though? Well, this is a two part question. Where do you for how long do you see yourself doing this for, and where do you see yourself like for 5 years from now? Do you still see yourself doing this, or
no. I'm actually trying to get out of it right now. It's a very exhausting job. It's very mentally, physically, and emotionally exhausting. And I started my small business in hopes that it would become bigger, so that I can take myself out of it. So it's like a little a bakery business. I hope to open a bakery in Colorado.
Awesome.
And here I want.
Cooking with weed.
I don't want. See,
why do we?
I
Get
know,
excited?
but
Everybody says Colorado.
I
We're like
want-
weed.
I want things to taste good. I hate the taste of edibles.
Mm.
I hate the taste. I want them to
Does
taste
that have
good.
that weird aftertaste?
It's blah,
That
blah.
I've heard.
Yes. It's just-
We say no to drugs. There.
We
We signed that
there
Dare contract when we were little.
yeah.
Wait, we do?
Yeah, we say no to drugs.
Never seen that.
I don't remember.
That's rude. Somebody offers
Say
you drugs,
thank
you're
you.
gonna say no?
Thank you.
Exactly. You say thank you.
But where
Thank
do
you,
I?
Mr. Drug Dealer. I will have some.
For free.
Exactly.
It's a-
Especially for free.
yeah. But let me see. 5 years from now.
Especially if they're wearing like a Dr. Seuss hat and you're at a rave, you just take it. Anyway,
I don't know
how
about
long
that.
I don't know why. but that's puzzling.
So bakery in Colorado. Is there a specific reason for Colorado or just?
Because of the weed. I don't want edibles, but it's going to be something. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want anybody to steal my idea.
Oh yeah.
it's not copyrighted.
One of our 6 fans will steal that idea.
Come on,
6.5. My bad. But I was
Yeah.
forgetting that.
my mom didn't log in today, guys, but she says She
Your mom didn't log in, bro?
Nah, but she'll like it.
She watched later, bro.
And I also want. I'm tired of Texas. Like I want somewhere where I can be in nature. Like I can look outside and it's beautiful and there's mountains and I want to experience snow. And
What do you mean? We just had
like
snow.
that's because of global warming.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts. So you're kind of like an outdoor girl?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
really
You like
want to.
fishing and hiking and all that kind of stuff?
Ugh.
Wrestling bears?
See,
She
I
one of them
haven't.
rednecks.
No. I haven't tried fishing in a while because my patience is so low. But I think I can try fishing again because my patience has grown. Like
I'm about to say, how you
substantially.
like nature and not like
Fishing? It's so boring.
So like hiking, like
I like hiking.
mountain climbing,
Yeah.
wrestling bears, that kind of stuff.
Stuff that that really gives you an adrenaline rush. Yeah. Like I
Kicking raccoons.
no, I
Fighting
love
cougars.
raccoons.
You want an adrenaline rush? Kick a raccoon.
No.
Gotta fuck the world up.
I wanna jump off a cliff into water. I wanna
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That kind
I
of
was like,
that kind of
I don't know why, but when she said that, I'm like, God, yeah.
We all got concerned. We're like, no.
Listen.
No, I want to jump off into a waterfall. I want to do that kind of stuff that gives you like
A rush.
a rush.
You ever been ziplining and stuff like that?
I haven't, but I want to do
Let's do it.
skydiving.
That's what I want.
wanna
to
sky-
Yeah, I
I-
want to do some skydiving.
Yeah, I want stuff that is gonna make you
want-
feel like you're about to die.
I don't
But
wanna-
like,
what the? Hold on, wait a minute. No.
no,
She
that's
wants to
like
feel
the
that
closest.
adrenaline.
Wait,
Yeah,
stuff
that's
that
like
you-
the closest.
You know this? I never get that because I get that feeling every time I see a cop. I'm just like, it's that feeling I might die like right now. Anytime I talk to a cop, I'm just like, I could die.
This is
Oh
it.
no.
You know? What?
Oh no.
No, I get you.
I understand.
No, that makes me so sad. It makes me
It
so
makes
sad.
you sad.
Yeah. For you, I'm so sad, and I'm so
Well,
sad
this
for
is
you.
sad for you.
Yeah.
How that
And
thinks.
look, I'm an empath. Okay, like I that is really gonna make
I'm
me
just saying
cry.
That's real.
That is gonna make me cry. Yeah, thinking
won't
about
cry. I mean,
thinking
don't
thinking
cry,
about
don't make
that
us
stuff.
The thing I do with him, I make fun of it.
No, I can't.
Oh,
I
you
would.
should.
I will cry.
No,
Like I
because
will cry.
Life is about. I mean, everybody. Life is.
We
still
laugh
hard.
to keep from crying.
Exactly. And there's been plenty of times.
I'm ultra sensitive. Ultra sensitive.
So if
Yeah.
people go, quiere llorar, you'll be like, oh, God, I'm just.
Oh, not when it comes to me.
Quiere llorar.
No, not when it comes to me.
When it
Not
comes to
when
other
it comes to
people.
other people, I'm ultra sensitive. But when it comes to me, like I can take anything. Like fuck you, fuck all of you. I can take anything. But when it comes to other people, I just like if I see
You
somebody,
feel for them.
if I see somebody trip and fall in public, I will cry. I will start to tear up because I can feel their
But
embarrassment.
not helping them
You
up.
know, I do that too. Like I usually,
Yeah.
like if I see, especially like a little kid, if they like trip and fall, like I start to cry. I mean, I'm crying because I'm laughing, but I'm still crying. You know what I mean?
I didn't ask her, so you don't help them out. You just cry.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, I help to make sure they're okay. I mean, again, I'm just like, just like that's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
No,
What a dumbass.
You look like a
no.
retard. You're like, oh, you fell. What? I'm just saying.
Wrong, wrong. No.
Oh, they fell and I'm the wrong. Okay. I see how it is.
They should have been watching where
It's
they were
really
walking.
watching where they were going. Exactly. Next time you won't trip over your grandma. Anyway,
But yeah, no, that's awesome. So, you see, I've actually, by the way, I do have some friends that are stripper that were in the same situation. I'm not going to say their names, but they know who they are. And I'm proud of them. I'm very proud of them. And I hope you do the same.
Yeah.
That's
That-
how our friendship started, actually. I started talking to them in the club, and I added them on Facebook, and we still keep up with each other. So, what is something else besides baking you want to do, and the adrenaline stuff?
So ideally, what I want to do with my business is, I have big dreams, big aspirations. Like,
Hey.
I want to be somebody who changes the world, even if it's a small amount, for the better. Because I like thinking about everything in the world, everything that's wrong with the world, like poverty, hunger. It literally, like, I feel like everything, and I just feel so sad and so upset that I cannot do anything to help. This is something that I literally, as an individual, I cannot change, and I can't help anybody. I can't help everybody.
Well, I can
So
tell you
that's-
that you can help somebody, but you can't help
But-
everybody. I learned that the hard way. You can't help everybody, but you can help somebody.
Yeah, and I do the most to help people that I can help, people that will accept it, and people that want help.
Yeah.
But it hurts me that I can't help everybody.
I would tell you
Just
this.
help one person.
There you go. One person can change the
Each
world.
one teach one.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that from experience. Or I would tell you, help kids. There's teenage girls, actually, and those are the ones that really need it. Teenage girls, the teenage kids.
Children.
Yeah, to reach out to those wherever you can. There's tons of resources here in Fort Worth and Texas where you can reach out, do the Big Sister program. A lot of times, when you're doing that, it does change your world. Like, this is where I told everybody that you want to change the world, that's where you start. And what he said, each one teach one. Because it does.
Speaking of mentoring, would you recommend this to anyone else?
What? Mentoring part?
No, it's the stripping.
To begin things?
Well,
It depends. It depends.
depends.
If I know the person, I wouldn't just recommend anybody because, like I said, this job will break you and tear you down until you don't recognize yourself anymore.
really.
But would you not to everyone, but let's say you found
if-
someone else similar to you.
If I know that they can handle it, and if I let them know, beforehand, this is what it is about, then yeah, I'll be like, actually, no, I'm gonna take that back. No, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody.
So if you had to do it over, would you do it again? So let's say
Yeah.
time machine, go back in time, would you still make the same decision?
I would.
You would?
Yeah, because that amount of money that I saw, the amount of money that I still see, is not like my entire family has never seen that amount of money. Like the amount of money that I can make in one night, in a good night, they know.
So, how much money would you say that you make in a month? Just what would be the average?
It really depends. It really honestly depends because
So what's a good month and what's a bad month?
summertime is always the good time. Summertime, right after tax season, always
Right
the best
now.
time. Right now, it's been really,
March.
really, really slow. This month of February has been super, super slow.
No, like mid-March, it'd probably be popping.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be popping because that's when
Until
everybody
like
get
August.
that 7,000.
Bro, I told you, bro. I be in the streets.
Yeah, there's
He's in the
seasons.
trap.
Rashawn's back.
So what's the most money that you came out with in one night of work?
Oh, in one night, let me tell you this story. So in
tell
one
us the
night,
story.
I went in at what time did I go in? I went in at about 2:00, 2 a.m. What
At
was
2
I?
a.m.
Because I was partying.
And the club closes at what time?
5. So I went in
You
at
had
about
3 hours to make the most money you've ever made.
yeah. I had 3 hours, so I went in
I
at
got a feeling this is
2.
gonna make me sad.
No, it's not gonna make you sad.
Huh?
No, I
Yeah,
went in
because
at.
Could make him
I'm
sad
gonna
because
be
he
like,
doesn't
you
make
made that much money in 3 hours, and I'll be like,
Okay, yeah,
it
might
takes
make
me
you.
that motherfucking long.
It might make
you know
you
what? Let's
sad
hear
then.
how much it is first. Continue
Tell
with
us,
your
'cause
story.
I want to see him cry too.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So I went in at about 2 a.m. after a night of partying, and I was having fun. And then I went up on stage. First time going on stage. This group that's sitting right next to the main stage. That has one woman in the group, and then there's like 4 other guys. They throw some money at me, and then I come back around. It's like 2:30, and I sit with the woman because you always sit with the woman first. You always sit with the women first. And we were
That's a sign
yeah.
of respect.
We
basically.
were having a good time. We were talking. We were taking shots together. We were having a good time. Every time after that, I went on stage, they would throw money, and also they would throw money at me while I was right here in their little section.
Yeah.
It was 4:40. Okay, so when it came to 4:40, the last time I was on stage, I think it was just me and one other girl, who coincidentally that's the girl that I fell out with. That was my ex-friend. But anyways,
But continue.
4:40, it was me and then that girl, and then that's it. Like it would be open stages after that. So at that point, they had threw about like $600 at me. So at that point, 4:40, I had $600. I'm on stage, and somebody starts throwing money at me who's not in their group. So that prompts them to come up to my stage.
They went to war, huh?
That prompts them to come up to my stage, and one of the guys was interested in me. But
Wait, hold on. Let me wipe the shock look from my face.
Yeah.
So chalk.
Yeah, so shocked. But continue on.
yeah, one of the guys was interested in me, so he was kind of trying to flirt,
Because he
but
thought you were smart. It was your personality.
I didn't really talk. No, it was just my looks.
Again,
Get it right, bitch.
My bad.
I didn't really talk to him, so I talked to the girl, but she was telling me that they were kind of, had a little something going on. So out of respect for her, I didn't really go talk to him. I didn't talk to him that much. I was just talking to her.
God blockers.
Yeah. And so 4:40 comes. I'm on stage. Somebody outside the group starts throwing money at me, and he starts making it rain on me. And then their whole entire table comes to the stage, and they get their backpack. They get their backpack.
The little Louis Vuitton backpack?
And no, it was like literally a backpack. And I guess they had all their money in there. And so everybody starts throwing money at me. Everybody starts throwing money at me. And when there's 2 poles on the main stage, so it's a big main stage, 2 poles. By the time I was done, my entire stage was filled with money. Like, my entire stage was filled with money. There's money on the floor. There's money on the sides. The girl who's coming after me is coming out, and I'm still grabbing all of my money. And then we close. And I go to the back and count my money. And that night, I made about $1,700.
Nice.
Nice.
I missed them. I missed them.
All right, so
That's like 3 weeks of work for me.
So me and Lady J come into the club. You gonna sit with Lady J? You're not gonna sit with me?
Yes, because I'm always going to assume that she's your girlfriend or she's somebody that you're fucking with. So you always sit with the woman first. Always sit with the woman
smart,
first.
though.
She's smart. This way she doesn't offend nobody. And she
Yeah.
can still get money. Because once you offend a woman, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's it. You're not.
I don't
gonna
want
have
that
money.
bitch to come over here.
If you become friends with a woman first, then she's gonna like you, and then she's gonna throw money at you just for being, for being nice to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to deal with a jealous girlfriend like that at all?
You can usually tell which women do not want to be there. They'll just be like this the whole night,
Well.
and it's like, why are you here? Just go home. Why are you? You're
They
so
wanna
worried
make
your
sure
man
their
is.
dudes don't do nothing.
They're gonna do whatever they want to do anyway.
Exactly.
They're gonna do whatever they want to do anyway. So just stay home. Go have a girls' night. Do what you want to do.
Right?
Go have a
always
girls'
tell
night.
the ones that are cheating, right?
What? The guys that are cheating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The scumbags that cheat.
I think all men cheat.
That's actually a lie.
Well,
I know.
Well,
Have you cheated before?
I used to. Yes.
Okay, you
But
used
I
to. All men
changed.
are cheaters or have cheated.
Hold on. Women are better at hiding it. So.
that's the thing is that everyone cheats. It's kind of like everybody hurts, but everybody cheats. They just do.
I think, yeah. I
But
agree.
the thing is, like, out of that, you change. I changed my ways completely. A whole 360.
Or maybe not everybody cheats, but everybody has cheated. Everybody
There
has
you
been
go.
a cheater before.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
everybody has been a
I'd say
cheater
that.
before. Yeah.
But because of that, it makes you a better person, though. I bet you don't cheat now, do you? Oh,
Oh shit! There was a pause.
man, that
Uh-huh.
I don't have a boyfriend, so
Oh, okay.
I have not. I've only had one boyfriend, and
In your entire life, or
that was my ex that I was talking about. That was crazy.
that was it?
Yeah.
Just in your entire life.
Yeah,
just
we
one
were
day.
together for 3 years though.
And you just
Almost
So the
3
rest,
years.
of, the rest of the times it was just like short dates and hookups and stuff.
There have been,
Well-
I've been dating, but just
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Just like casual
Yeah.
dating and stuff
but
like that.
yeah, just casual dating.
No.
That's
But
all
again,
good.
I really don't care as long as I don't know. Like, you better not be dumb about that shit. I do not care. I really don't care if you're cheating or whatever.
Really?
Just one, don't spend money on them.
Yeah.
That's my money. You should be spending on me.
All right.
And two, don't be
Interesting.
dumb about it. Don't be stupid about it. Hide it. So I won't find out. Because for one, I'm never going to go through a man's phone for the rest of my life. I don't care. I'm not going to go through a man's phone ever again.
Yeah.
Like, I did that with my ex, traumatized.
You're only gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
if
if
you go
you,
looking for something, you gotta find it.
yeah, and if somebody goes through my phone, whoever it is, they're going to find something. So,
Oh.
so just don't be stupid. Don't be stupid.
Just
It's,
don't be in a
it's,
relationship.
it's interesting that you mentioned money, though. It's interesting.
I mean, I'm a stripper. It's the life now.
It's money.
If I meet somebody in the club, you know what it is already.
Yeah.
Like, I met you in the club.
Right.
You know what it is.
Do you think it's weird, like, with people that you make friends and they go see you at the club?
Have you had that happen?
No, it's not weird. I've actually, a lot of times, people from high school will see me at the club, and they'll always spend money on me.
Well, that's why I always think, my high school friends that, that subscribe to my OnlyFans. I'm just like, hey, that's support,
They're always going to spend, usually they always spend money on me, because, one, they're always like, oh, I used to have a crush on you, blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, shut up and give me your money. Shut up and give me your money. I don't care. That was 5 years ago. I don't care.
I know, but they had to get it out of their
Yeah, I know.
That's what it is.
I don't care. I don't care. Thank you for coming to see me. I'm never going to see you again after this unless you come to the club again.
Nice.
Nice.
So what's the like? Because I'm sure you have like some like creepy customer like stories. Have you had a stalker? How many stalkers have you had?
I don't even know. I can't even answer that question.
Oh,
I
wow.
know for sure
You
that I
haven't caught
had.
one yet? I'm sure you've caught the stalkers.
I told you I'm sorry.
I've had one stalker. I've had one stalker that I absolutely know was stalking me, but that was before I was in the club.
What do you mean before?
That was before you were stripping.
That was before I was in the club. Yeah.
Okay.
But I actually don't think. No, I don't think I've had a stalker. I think I'm really careful. I'm usually really observant. If somebody was following me, I'd definitely know. Nobody has ever put a tracking system on my car.
She
as
checks
far
that
as I
shit
know.
before she goes home. Shit.
Yeah. So I don't think I've ever had a stalker. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a stalker, like a stalker at the club. No.
Is security like usually pretty good? Like walking the girls out and all that kind of stuff. Or
If they ask for it.
Most of the clubs.
If you ask them to walk you out, they will. But sometimes they just,
It's kind of just let you do
Yeah.
it. That's what's up.
Yeah. I'm grateful that I haven't had a stalker from the club. That's actually crazy. That would be very scary because a lot of times stalkers turn into killers.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It was just not that long ago. There was one in Dallas, right?
She got shot in her car, from somebody from the club.
Yeah, it was one in Dallas. She got shot in the car, and poor girl's dead now.
There's a lot of. That's why I will never do. When people ask if I do private parties, no, I will never do a private party. I will never. The only place that I'm a stripper at is in the strip club.
Yeah.
I'm never ever gonna do a private party because you never know what could happen there.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
Well, usually don't they take like somebody with them, like not a pimp, but like a friend or.
Even if you do
Is it
have a
him?
friend, if there's way more people, if you don't know the area, if you don't know the people, you don't know what they can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah. I mean that is scary. That's.
So, are you ever like scared of like the human trafficking side of the strip club, like just in
Inside?
general?
Have you come across that yet?
Human trafficking?
Yeah.
I feel like human trafficking is also sex trafficking, which is girls who have pimps, Which, it's not like, the human trafficking you see on TVs. It's like these girls are staying in hotels, and if they don't make enough money, their pimps are going to beat them.
Right.
Yeah, and then they have to sleep in their cars or, like, whatever. But that's still, I don't know if I would consider that human trafficking, but I feel like I would.
I mean,
Because
it kinda is.
sex trafficking is human trafficking.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm about to say like
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the same umbrella.
Yeah, so it's scary. It's scary out there. It's scary out there.
Yeah.
And that's why we decided to do podcasting instead of dancing.
Like
Well,
I was considering dancing, but I mean, I'm not in the best shape of my life.
You got
Well,
that
that bounce
If-
are in,
if
bro.
dad bods
This
are
year,
in, then-
we're in this year.
'Cause-
But okay, if we're being honest, you never have to be in like you never have to have a perfect body to be in a strip club and make money.
Well, I'm gonna quit my gym membership tomorrow. Thank you.
There's so
I mean,
many
it might not
different.
work that well for us.
Oh.
Hey, but there's
There's a lot of different body
there's
types.
there's niches. You know
There's
what I
what?
mean?
The plus size clubs in Houston, they just
Oh
open
yeah,
up.
I've read about those. That there's plus size clubs in Houston.
Read about
Those
it or
are
you
nice.
applied?
I've read about them. I've read about them.
He applied.
I don't know about strip clubs.
Bro, I was in Atlanta, bro. They got one there. I'm just telling.
Oh
Tons
my
of fun,
God.
bro. A ton of fun.
Hey, would you be willing to be our manager?
No.
She's like, nope.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, why?
No, I'm not. No, I'm sorry.
She's not gonna be your pimp, bro.
No, not a pimp. Hold on, wait a minute.
That's what the manager
Same,
is.
yeah, same thing.
Oh.
Same thing.
No. Not a manager, just someone that looks out for your security, holds your money, make sure that you get to your
I
appointments.
trust
on
Takes
time,
takes that
like
80% cut.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
takes your cut.
Yeah.
That's not a pimp. It's just managing your time.
Just managing your time. I mean, yeah, why not?
That's what's up. But I think we're getting close
that
to
time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much for coming out. We really, I mean, you opened
Wait,
up a
hold on.
whole.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Huh?
What's your stripper name?
Oh, I'm not telling you.
Come on.
No, because I don't even like saying it.
Tell you what.
It's the same name. It's the same name
So
that
then-
I've had.
hold on,
since
hold on,
I was-
hold on.
Mine.
You tell us your stripper name.
And we'll tell you.
And
tell you.
we'll make up a stripper name for ourselves.
I don't
No, I
care
actually-
about your stripper name.
Hey, I actually have one though.
I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't care.
She's
I
like,
don't
fuck
care.
all of y'all. Fuck
No,
all of y'all.
I'm
Y'all
not
don't get to
silly.
know my stripper
Oh,
name.
come on, tell us.
No.
Can we make up one if we're close? You'll let us know.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Jasmine.
No.
No. Damn it. Okay. Manny.
Nah, I got no. I got no idea.
So you always got to go with the popular names.
All right.
There's always a diamond,
Okay.
right? Am I right? There's always a diamond at strip club. There's always a fucking diamond.
There's always a sapphire.
No, bro.
No.
It's only-
No, or is it? No, it's not sapphire. What is it? It's usually gems, flavors, or cars.
Mercedes.
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 Yeah. Mercedes.
Don't tell me yours is Mercedes.
No, it's not. I
Stop
know.
laughing. You
No,
laugh
I
so
know
hard.
somebody who's Mercedes.
Now you laugh too
There's
hard.
not
No,
a
it's not
Civic or a
Mercedes.
Honda.
Lexus.
No, Lexus. I've never seen
I've
Lexus.
heard
no.
of
A
it.
Lexus.
Okay.
Alexis.
Lexus.
Alexis?
No, I've never really heard of Lexus.
Crystal?
Crystal. There's Crystal.
No. Okay.
You're never gonna guess. You guys are never gonna guess.
Cherry.
No.
Now you sit there. I'm like, oh, that does. Don't be basic.
All right.
Alejandra.
So how about you give us stripper names?
I can't do that.
Why?
I'm not creative enough for that. Like my name, I wanted a different name, and they're like, oh, somebody's already named that, and I was like, well, fuck, I don't know then. Just
Come on.
So they made up your name?
No, I made up my own name, but if somebody already has that name, you can't take the name.
Okay, so what was the old name that you wanted?
Reina.
You wanted Raina?
I actually knew Arena.
That is a horrible stripper name, but continue on.
It is not.
Oh my God, yes.
It is.
Queen.
one of my favorite stripper names was Celeste. I thought that was.
I knew Celeste.
You know Celeste, yeah. Celeste.
Yeah, I knew it Celeste.
I mean, I wouldn't know stripper names because I don't go to strip
You don't.
clubs. You know.
I see.
You should.
You sure?
I'll take you, bro.
Don't worry.
Okay, we should go.
Yeah, we'll go. We have to go for market research.
Yeah, we got to do
Research.
market
We got to do
research.
research. So,
So
would you go with us
Where?
to a strip club?
If you guys give me some money to throw.
Really?
Yes, I love. I
You
would
wouldn't
definitely.
throw your own money?
No. If I'm going with somebody, you better give me some money to throw.
See,
If I'm-
she's
We're
smart
just going
about
to
it.
hang out, though.
No.
Women.
You need to give me some money to throw so I can have some fun.
Like I said, so this is coming to an end.
Why would I? I would rather spend your money, not mine.
Like I said, we're coming to an end. Thank you so much for coming.
Anything you would like to say, or
And yeah, if you'd like to put where people can reach you at, or if you want to, you don't have to, or anything. Shout outs to anybody that's listening.
or one of
Your
our 6
homies.
fans,
Whatever.
6.5.
Shout out to Fabs if you're listening. This is for you. And my best friend, even though I know you're not gonna watch this because you have a lot of other things to do.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Hurtful.
that's it.
That's it. What about you, Peel?
Nothing. Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure having you. You gave us a lot of insight in the stripper world and stripper business. Maybe we'll have you again some other time if you would like to come.
Yeah.
Other than that, be nice to everybody. Don't be pieces of shits.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Consent is important
Yes, 100%. You need to be able to consent.
for everybody. Everything
Yes,
in the whole entire world.
I believe it.
Ask before you touch the booty
Or whatever else.
or whatever.
But thank you so much for coming by. We really appreciate your insights. Really appreciate you being part of the show. So this has been fantastic. Shout out to everyone who was listening to us, watching us. Shout out to Big Luke,
Luke's on the one.
aka Luke Skywalker.
Shout out.
That's right. Thank you to my brothers for being here. If you want to support us, we have a Cash App, $, Cancel Show. Patreon is on the way. We got merch. If you're looking for like you know, what kind of merch you think we should have, hit us up in the comments, stuff like that. Just on the way, we got plenty of prototypes. So you can listen to us, you know, Facebook, Spotify, anywhere podcasts is being heard. Holla at your boy.
Good. That's all, man. I just want to thank you for listening, and catch us next week. Peace.
Don't be a dick.
They say I walk like a king, talk like a king.